the Apple Watch is inside and I didn't get it. It's sat right next to the microwave where I was a minute ago. We sold Die Hard, a Christmas movie, apparently. Well, hello, welcome back to my shed on a Monday. Yes, here we are again. I have a cup of tea on the go in my Depeche Mode mug. I also have a box of stuff I've just brought in that I was photographing and listing whenever it was over the weekend. And we've sold, I think, maybe 3 things out of that box already, which is awesome. So anyway, I'm going to pick some orders with you and have a bit of a chat. So if that sounds like fun, stick around. We've not had an amazing weekend. Most of our sales this weekend, were fairly low value. I think the highest value item going out is £40. Most aren't above 20. But it all adds up. I'll just refresh on here and we'll see how many items we need to find. So we need to find all of these, all of these, all of these, and another bin gone. I think that's the last bin gone. 29 items, but not a big total, 355.35. But we have had some Etsy orders as well, which I cannot forget to pick. I always forget about Etsy in these videos. Yes, I will. I think there's maybe another 3 things to go on Etsy. So let's do Etsy first. Get that out of the way so I don't forget about Etsy. Poor old Etsy gets forgotten about. So I will bring you round here with the laptop. Get ourselves set up. We're going to need this box of bits and bobs as well because, like I said, that's quite heavy. There's a few bits in here that sold really fast. There's E.T. and his sledge. This is rather cool. Look at this E.T. It's a vintage one. He hasn't sold yet. I think I've listed him at 15, I think. Nice little find. But yes, so we'll put that box there. I think there's a few bits going out from there. I'll find a tripod, I'll put you in it, and we shall begin. Okay, perch you up there. There we go. So how are we all? Hope you are well. I hope you've had a good weekend. As I just showed you, ours wasn't particularly amazing on the sales front. But as always, can't complain. It does reflect the amount of effort we've been putting in. Is anybody feeling festive yet? We're starting to feel quite festive here in Norfolk. We have our Christmas decorations up, trees up. We're thinking about gifts and presents. It's all happening. We're in December now, almost at my birthday. That's when Christmas begins for me, is after my birthday on the 8th. Looking forward to that. We're going out with friends for a meal and some drinks, so that should be fun. But yes, that's for another day. So let's pick some orders. If I go back to the bottom of here, we need to find 4 Collop E20 like little stamp pads for ink pads. There was very little value in this, but it's okay because it didn't owe me anything. It was part of a big load of stuff we got for free, which I've been selling off. I think they're going to be in here. I'm going to need to grab the box. It's a tiny little thing. It's a little box with 4 ink pads in it. It came from a whole load of office supplies that I had, including things like this. These are little like name badges. And a snooze pad. Right, but yes, and labels, all sorts of office supplies. Sold some of it already. Here we go. There we are. So for little self-inking pads that you can replace the ink pads in, there's that. Went for a whole £5, but I will be able to send that as a large letter. I think the pads inside are really small, and then I might just break the box down and send it flat. with these flat inside the box, just to save that extra £1 or so and get it to go as a large letter. Yeah, why not? Right, put these bits back in. I'll leave that box there. Okay, next, a Samsung Galaxy Watch. Box only. No watch, just the box has gone for £10. Here it is. Now, we have, oh, I think the Apple one is inside still. I listed an Apple one just the other day, and I think that one's gone as well. Let me check. Yes, I need an Apple Watch. Okay, so there's the Samsung Galaxy Watch that would be in here, but this is just the box. I won't open it. There's nothing in there. Yeah, 10 are all in, gone. Next, oh, hang on a minute. I was going to do the Etsy stuff first. Hold that thought. I'm going to find the Etsy orders and do those before I forget. You see what I do? I get carried away doing the usual eBay stuff and I forget about Etsy. Right, bear with. The first Etsy order is for 3 Denby items, a total of £33.21 plus the shipping on top. So we need stoneware 2-pint souffle dish, stoneware 4-pint casserole dish, stoneware 1.5 pint souffle dish, all in the same design. Should be easy to spot. There's a ladder in the way. I think it's that for a start, and then okay, I'm not sure where the others are though. At the top, I don't know. Oh, here we go, right, take that vase out of there. It's these in this same dark brown design with leaves on. Both of those souffle dishes. Yes, and this big casserole pot. Okay, just grab the lid. And then this one. So that's going to be a fun packaging job. Look at the size of this. Isn't that cool? So, yeah. 30. Now, Andrea was telling me she's got a kind of like Christmas Black Friday kind of offer on her shop. I'm not sure what the offer is, but it's a percentage kind of sale, which has encouraged people to buy. They could well be a Christmas present as well. It's that time of year, right? So that's quite a nice order. It's shifted a load of bulk, and 30, what did I say? 33.21 plus the post, so not too bad. Next on Etsy, Midwinter Stonehenge Wild Oats Gravy Boat. Oh, is it that? Midwinter. I think it might be that. Let me try and zoom in a bit on here. It's not that. It's definitely not that. Okay, lots of Oh, that's it. That is it, right. Yes, definitely. So you've got a handle there and a spout. Bit like that. There you go. Right, so yes, £15 was the item price. Yeah, I can't see what the postage was on that. Next, glass serving bowl, 17 centimeters Arca Rock, £12.99. So a big glass serving dish. Here we go. In here, there's 2. And I think it's this smaller one. Yeah, it says 17 centimeters. I will double check, but that looks right. So that's gone. And the last Etsy order for today is Kathy Winkle dinner plate. And this is right here because Andrea has bought this in for me. One of these. This is one of Andrea's favourite designers, Kathy Winkle. We have a few of her plates. Yeah, £9. And that, I believe, is all of the Etsy stuff. And here comes Andrea.
Yeah.
I've just talked about that plate.
Yeah.
So is it this one? We have a couple of these. We're not sure which one has actually sold.
I've got 3 left of them. The ones upstairs are definitely not listed.
Okay.
So, unless we did sell a load, or did we, I don't know, did we take them to a boot sale? Maybe we did that.
I don't know.
That could have happened. We might have taken them to a boot sale at some point.
These were inside and we're not sure why there weren't any out here in the shed. So we're just trying to work out which one to send because they're all slightly different, aren't they?
The back of the other one is misprinted. This one is slightly faded, but also that one in this picture had a mark and that doesn't. So whether it matters that that's slightly more faded, I don't know. But
so we think we don't have the exact plate that's actually pictured in the Etsy listing for whatever reason, whether we sold it on eBay or it's, I don't know, where else could it have gone?
yeah, I've got a feeling we took them to a boot sale.
Really?
Yeah. Because they've
Okay.
been on for ages. I mean, because they're all hand done, they all vary.
Yeah.
Every single plate varies. So, I don't know.
We'll send this
Will
one.
this be good enough? Let's hope it is.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're not.
It's the same design, it's just very slight variations in the printing and the colouring. I think it'll be fine.
Okay, did you find the other bowls? That's the smaller of the 2 thumbprint bowls.
Yes, this one. I haven't measured it. I was going to measure it to
Yeah.
be sure, but that's definitely the smaller.
Have we still got the big one?
We've still got the big one.
Right.
This was inside the big one.
Yeah, so that's the smaller. The
And then
17.
this was... I had trouble working out which this was because the picture was so small.
Yeah,
That's that.
yeah, that's that.
And all of this.
And then, yeah.
Denby
so
stuff.
Then there's 2 souffle dishes
Yep.
and the 1 casserole.
That big casserole dish.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun packing job. That.
Yeah, because that's all in one, isn't it?
That's all in one.
That's one sale.
Yeah. So we're going to send this one. It's not the exact one that is pictured on the Etsy listing. It's the same design, the same colour, the same size and everything. I think it will be fine. But yeah, we're not quite sure what happened with all those plates. Yeah, don't know. It's a mystery. Right, let's do eBay. Blue and white Christmas village plate. I've seen this. I saw this earlier. Yes, it's a whopper. It's over here under these. Oops. Put those up there. It's this one. Look at that. This is sold for 15 plus post for this Christmassy scene. There we go, lovely. Then we've sold Gourmety Figures bundle. Oh, these were reduced to clear. Now, I keep saying I've sold everything from the huge box of toys that we were very kindly sent by Stephen, and then something else pops up that I forgot about. These were reduced to clear, I believe. I think they're in here. These are Gourmety figures. Yes, so it's these little guys, a bunch of these. But they weren't getting many views, they weren't getting picked off. A little bundle of 11 of those. We let them go for £8 in the end. I'm happy to get the sale. Next, now this is the highest order of the last couple of days, and it's £40 for Adele, 2 cups and a packet of Haribo. Now you may remember I won a load of Adele merchandise in a charity auction that George was running. I've actually got 2 lots the same, so 2 lots of both designs of the cups. Adele did a series of concerts in Munich, and she had a load of merch done exclusively for those gigs, which included those cups and Munich, August 2024 Haribo Adele sweets. I decided in the end to do a little bundle like that, one of each cup and the sweets. They were on at 50. These have sold for 40. But yeah, happy with that. Those are going. We have one lot exactly the same left. Next, we sold a Amazon Kindle case. This is actually brand new. Where is it? I don't know. Where is that? I've seen this. I've been moving it around, and then when I actually want to find it, it vanishes. It's not there. Okay. I don't know where it is. I was starting to think I'd actually lost that. It was underneath this tea towel. It's a Kindle case with an elephant on it. It's sold, and I found it now. £6 sold. Next, a Tupperware butter dish. The very one that we had in our house in the 70s. It's probably still at my parents'. One of these. Butter, cheese dish with a lid, just like that. Tenner plus post, gone. Next, lampshades. Now, set of 6 little lampshades. Oh, I think they are still in the house. Yes, these sold on offer, and then the buyer said, oh, they're not really the right colour. Well, they were in the pictures. I don't know. They decided they weren't right. It's up to them. So they paid the return. That's fine. We only lost the outbound postage. They came back. We relisted them. They've now sold for the full asking price of £20. So it's worked out okay. Let me go and grab them and I'll show you what they look like. Right, here they are. Still in the box we sent them out in. Still with a note from the buyer. There are 6 of these. There's 2 there. Little lampshades, all in this sort of creamy white colour. Yes, so those can stay in there and go out again. And hopefully not come back. I took my tea in with me and put it in the microwave for a minute because I'd let it go cold. Oh, it's hot now. Okay, let's whiz through the rest of this. Lavender heat wrap has gone for £8. It's right here in this box. It was only listed the other day. There we go. Done. Austin Powers costume. There. Owes us nothing. Sold for a tenner. Happy days. Vintage Millwood sewing machine needles. This was going back to another free pickup a while ago. Owes us nothing again. It really wasn't worth fiddling around with, but I like to rehome things. You know, sometimes, particularly when I get free pickups of whatever, it's nice to just rehome this stuff and get it back into being used, being helpful for somebody. It's a tiny pack of needles. Like finding a needle in a rummage box. Yeah, exactly that. Okay, bear with. We got there. There you go, vintage sewing machine needles out the door for £3. Okay, we, Marianne Sonic at the Olympic Games and WarioWare Smooth Moves. These were from a jumble sale a few weeks back. They were 50p each. I bought a bunch of software there. There wasn't much in them, so I paired them up for £10 and they've gone. They are up the top here. There we go, so that's WarioWare. That's quite a fun game, I remember that one. Mario and Sonic, I never actually played that. There you go, sold. Next, a Dyson charger and wall mount. This only went on recently, a couple of days ago. You know the sort of thing. Sits on a wall like that, and you slot your like handheld Dyson into it and it charges. It's got a couple of accessories on top. £15. Stig of the dump. Wasn't much in this. It's a CD audiobook. It has gone for the grand total of £7 all in. That way round. So to build a bear, let's grab that quickly. Strawberry. Now, strawberry is red. That's red, but that's not it, that's rose. There we go. I think that's the only one of those going out today. A4 printable labels. 8 labels per sheet. Right, I don't have many of these left. One lot of 100 sheets. So, that's 4 packs. Very few of these left. Most of the labels we have are the round labels. But we had one stray box of these oblong labels, which are 8 per page. Yeah, nearly sold all of those now. £8 for those. Just clearing what we have left. Now the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch is inside and I didn't get it. It's sat right next to the microwave where I was a minute ago. Back in a sec. There we go. God, it's miserable out there. It's raining, it's cold, it's grey. Anyway, one empty Apple Watch box sold for a tenner. Put that with the Galaxy Watch box. We sold the best Christmas album in the world ever. Ever! There it is. For £4. Hooray. We sold 2 videos. We sold Die Hard, a Christmas movie, apparently. And Die Hard 2 on VHS. Now I mentioned these recently. A stack of videos being given away. I grabbed them, listed a bunch. I didn't list all of them because there just wasn't any demand for some. But these seem to be doing really well as a pair. Even better if you had the third one. So I listed them. Now there's not much in it. £12.99 all in. But I've sold a bunch of these now. Sold one for £20 last week and 2 other ones at a tenner each. And then these for £12.99. So you can see it very rapidly adds up. And when my investment is 0, quite happy with that. So next, Jim Carrey collection. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective 1 and 2, Dumb and Dumber, and The Mask has gone for a whole £8. Here we go. Doink. Out the door. Next, God Rot DVD. Sold for $16.99. Oink. Now I think these were tip shop pickups from what I remember. So this one in particular is pretty good. Yeah, $16.99 all in from a 10p purchase. Next we have a Wallace and Gromit tin, another freebie. It's a little van. Oh goodness, I think this is inside. I've got my photography box set up in the utility room. I've been taking boxes of stuff in there into the house and doing pictures in there in the evenings when it's nice and warm. But I've left a load of stuff out there and I've not realised that it's sold, and yeah, okay, I'll be back in a minute. Well, I'm an idiot, but you knew that already, so that comes as no surprise. It was here all along. I've just been inside hunting around. I had hidden it up there. This is a Wallace and Gromit, like a kind of Christmas biscuit tin. Yeah, one of those local pickups of all sorts of household stuff. £10 it went for. What a faff. Right, Dominoes. Now, Dominoes were only listed the other day. They are in this box that I bought in at the beginning of the video. There we go. Very early set of Dominoes. Really nice these are. There we go. Very scruffy box, as you can see. All declared, obviously. £15. Gone. Next we have a load of embroidery thread. There we go. So individually packed, different colours. We have a message on here. It says, thank you for the offer. So these are sold on offer, £12 all in when you include the postage. Christmas present for my hand embroidered daughter. Plus they are from my favourite YouTube couple. Well, thank you very much. That's lovely. Merry Christmas, Alison. Well, thank you so much, Alison. And I hope your daughter enjoys these. Great stuff. Right, so those have gone. We have a DVD, Wolf Creek. Now, I'm not sure. I think this was from the yard sale where they had loads and loads of sealed media, and we bought almost all of it. And it worked out about 20p each or something. We sold Wolf Creek, there it is, for 15. There we go, sealed DVD, out the door at 15. Are we nearly there yet? We're nearly there. We are nearly there, right. Wedgwood, Mirabelle, Gravy Boat. Gravy Boats, what does it look like? It looks a bit like that, but it has a saucer as well. It's not that one. I tried that one earlier. It's not that. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this hasn't come out. Gravy Boat. Hello? Hello? Where are you? Oh, it's totally one of those days today, isn't it? Can't blooming find anything. Found it! It's part of a great big Wedgwood dinner set that Andrew's been working through, but it's all on our kitchen table. Right, done. Next, we've sold some of the round labels, 50 sheets for £8. So, there we go, 2 sealed packs of 25 sheets gone. Excellent. And then we have the bin the last bin, all three of these went at the full asking price of £20, and they sold pretty quick, which was good. Finally, vacuum cleaner bags, £9 for some of these. Again, this was part of a general household freebie pickup. People clearing stuff out. I was glad to take it all away for them and find new homes for it. Vacuum cleaner bags out the door for £9. Right, now, as always, I know I'm like a broken record, but I am now way behind on where I need to be with getting all of this stuff packaged and out of the door. So I'm going to leave you there because I am in a rush now. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to carry on watching me, here's another picking orders video from years ago. Check this one out. I'll see you there in a minute. Ta-ra.